Hello everybody! Welcome to my channel. This is Brit's Books. I'm gonna be talking about books. This is my first time doing anything with Booktube, so it's gonna be an interesting experience. My sister showed me Booktube channels and got me into it, and she showed me Booktubeathon, which is happening this Sunday at midnight and is going all week. The Booktubeathon, if you don't know for some reason, is a list of challenges that you have to complete throughout this week. So I guess I'm just gonna read through the challenges and then show which books I will be reading for that challenge. I have a list and I have a pile of books over here, so I'm just gonna get started. Let's see. Okay, so the first challenge is read a book with pictures. There's another challenge as well, which is read a book with red on the cover. I'm combining these, and I will be reading The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. So as you can see, it's an old copy, but it is red on the cover. Looks kind of orange, but it is red, and it has pictures. Oh, that's not pictures. There are a lot of pictures in here. So I've read Huckleberry Finn before, but I've never read Tom Sawyer, so I figured the Booktubeathon would be a good time to read it. Let's see. The next challenge is start and finish a series. This one is probably the one I won't be able to do, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. So I am going to try and read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Girl Who Played with Fire, and The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. I've had these 3 books for probably 2 years now, and I haven't read them at all. And I was super excited to buy all of them, and I just haven't read them. And it's almost irritating at this point that I haven't read them. So I'm using the Booktubeathon to motivate myself to at least start it, and I'm gonna award myself half a point if I just start the series, because I like keeping score, and yeah, so I'm gonna give myself half a point to make me feel better about doing it. The next challenge is read a book somebody else picked out. My sister picked Arithmetic, I think it's called, by Brandon Sanderson. But I don't have a copy of that book, and I have so many other books that I don't really want to go buy one right now. So I picked out 5 books that I was interested in reading and got my boyfriend to just point out one. And he chose Mystic River by Dennis Lehane. I think that's how you pronounce that. I think it's more of a horror type novel, and it has to do with a murder, I believe. I've had this for a while as well, and I just haven't read it, so once again, I feel like this is good motivation to read it. What else do I have? Let's see. The next challenge is read a book in the genre you've read the least. I've been reading a lot of Stephen King and more horror, mystery, thriller type books this year, so I'm actually going to reread a book that I haven't read since, I think, grade 9, so about 9 years ago? Yeah, I'm terrible at math. And it's Annie's Baby. It's something similar to Go Ask Alice, where it's in diary format, and it's about this teen who's dating this guy and gets pregnant, and I really liked it in grade 9, so I'm hoping I'll like it again. And it's more of a young adult teen book. So I haven't read any young adult books this year, so I'm going to read that one. And then read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So here comes my Stephen King. It's only on my Kobo, but it's Stephen King, It. And I don't even really know what it's about. I just really like Stephen King, and I've heard this is a really creepy book and movie, so I'm gonna read this and then watch the movie with it. So I'm hoping it's good. And then the 7th challenge is read 7 books and or 300 pages per day. So I have 7 picked out, including my Kobo. I highly doubt I'll be able to read all of them, especially these 3, but I'm going to try, and I will probably read 300 pages a day, so it could still count. And so I'm going to talk about just what I'm reading now, and that is Quiet by Susan Cain. It's The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. I only have like 70 pages left. You can't really tell, it ends about here, and then it's just notes. But it's made me realize how much of an introvert I am, and even though I'm loud and I like people and I like being around people, but it's when I need to de-stress, and I read or I crochet or I go for a walk by myself or something like that, and I don't really like talking to new people. So it's made me realize that I'm an introvert, I guess, and that it's not necessarily a bad thing, and everyone has their way of dealing with things. And Susan Cain talks about the extrovert ideal in this book, and it's how in Western society we're always going for extroverts. Like, everyone in power in big companies is an extrovert, and they're very open and very loud and engaging, and that doesn't necessarily mean they're the best person for that job. It just means they're good at giving presentations and meeting new people and stuff like that. So that's what I'm reading now, and it's really interesting. Last week I was on vacation and I read 6 different Chuck Palahniuk books. A guy at work gave me 4 of them because he found them at a yard sale and he knew I wanted to read them. So I've read Lullaby, Snuff, Fight Club, Invisible Monsters, Choke, and Survivor. I think Survivor might have been my favorite one. It was really cool. I liked all of them, but yeah. So that is my intro. Once again, I'm Brittany. This is Brit's Books. I hope you enjoyed that video. I plan to have Booktube Tuesdays, so I'm thinking every Tuesday I will put out a video so that I don't feel pressured to make more than 1 video a week or make sure I always have videos up. I will have a schedule to do, because I like being organized, so I will have a schedule of that, and just every Tuesday it'll be Booktube Tuesday. I'll do my thing, and yeah, so that's my Booktubeathon challenges, the books I am hopefully going to read, and what I'm reading now. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.